What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you my Fortnite settings, so let's get right into it. So let's go to settings, and then this is my screen settings, like my brightness and this. So I don't have it on max because it doesn't look that good, and your eyes will like, you know what I mean. So I have it on 130. If you put this high, you can see what happens. Like me use your screen, so just put it on 1x. Color blind mode, just put this on the best, which is temper. This is like change your screen too. And then color blind, this is your weapons, like it makes your screen darker too. You can see I have it on 7. 7 is pretty good. Motion blur just gives you delay, so just have this off. This is like if you play on PC or stuff. I don't know why this is on PS4. And show FPS, you can have this off. It will show you how much FPS you have if you want that on. So yeah, just have this all disabled. Performance stats, you don't need that. Now audio, I have this all on max, so I can hear everything good. But like when I'm gonna change these ones when I'm gonna make like live streams videos soon when I get 50 subs. So yeah, and 3D headphones, we don't use that, so you can turn that off. If you use 3D headphones, you should turn that on. Okay, hit marks, legacy or default. The legacy is the new one and default is the old one, but like legacy is kind of cooking, so you can have this one whatever you want. It's the hit markers, which one you like, you can just do it. And sound effects, this is very important. If you have this off, you will never know if there's a person trying to come on you or come into your gliding. You better have this on, or this doesn't matter. You can copy this if you want. Okay, then community, just you can copy this. Okay, now game. So matchmaking region, you can have this on auto, the region which has the lowest MS. You can have that on. I have it on auto. The best is auto, so I would say have auto on. The language, whatever language you speak or you want to have on, you can have on. Toggle sprint, you should have this on. Auto open doors, like it will open the door by itself when you go near. But like what if you hide in somewhere, so I have this off. Like what if you hide in a place and it, like you hide it from a person, they don't, the door opens by itself, right? So then you will know where you are, so I have this off. This you should have on a hold jump. This is very important. Press jump, that you should have it on exactly on default. That's the default setting. Hold to swap pickup. You will just hold your pickup button and it will drop your weapon. It will trade the weapon with the other one, so you should have that on. ADS, you should have this on wild head. If you have this on toggle, like wild head is default, but you should have that on. Mark, this you should have on. Off auto, it will just pick up the weapon. That's pretty annoying. So you should have this on. Perfect slot, you should use this slot. Shotgun on the first slot if you play it on controller. Utility on the second slot. Third slot consumables, and then last slot is assault rifle. So like when you build, you can take your shotgun out straight away. Okay, you should have this off, so your consumables doesn't go where your utility should go, and your utility will go in your consumables. You should have this off. Simple build off. If you are a noob, you can have this on, but like if you want to get good, you should have this off. Reset building choose, you should have this on. You should have this on. Simple edit, bro, this sucks. Simple build and simple edit sucks. Like display pre-edit option, have this on. This will make your builds better, and yeah, it will give you like, it's just good. Okay, auto confirm edits, if you play on controller, you should have this on, but if both, but if you play on keyboard and mouse, you can have it on reset or none. Okay, next you could have this off. This you should have these two on. These are very important. You should have these on. If creative, this is important, this one. And then this is like internet, like you should have this on. You have to search, no, not internet, my bad. It's, you just have to have this on. Just have this on the max degrees. This is important too. max. FOV, you should have this on max. And then replays, you should have the replays. Turn all of your replays off. It will give you delay, so please turn that off. All of these off, all of the replays. And then energy saving, this will like put you in sleep mode, so if you're not playing, it will just go to sleep mode. Just have this on never. It's the best. And then this is just a default. We don't play Rocket League here, okay? And now game UI, this is very important. You should have this on. This you should have on. This you should have on. But this you should have on. This is very important. This will give you. If you have this on, it will kind of mess up your aim. And if you have this off, you will have aimbot. Trust me. And damage numbers, you should have this on list. The best, you will have aimbot with this. Hit and icons, you should have this on hit and icons. If you have it on hit only or off, you will not have aimbot. Only with hit and icons, you will have aimbot. Have damage numbers on the max. HUD scale, have this on 70. It will show like how big your weapons are and your health is. 70 is the best for me. And then you can copy this. And then this next stats, right? You should have this on if you want to see your pain, but if you don't want to see your pain, you can have this off. And copy the rest. We don't play Rocket League here. And touch and motion, turn all of these off. Can copy mine. I have everything off. This will give you delay if you have this on, unless you use gyro. Okay, keyboard and mouse here, you can, if you don't need this, we're not playing on keyboard and mouse. And then this is the important setting, so let's get into info. You can copy this. Controller auto run, turn that off, and build immediately pro, builder pro, should have this on to make your builds faster. And then slide hold time 0.050 seconds, you know, when you slide while you're building. Edit hold time, have this on 0, so you just click it and it will like edit. Reset camera X, this will give you aimbot if you have it on bot, so I tell you you should just have it on bow. This gives you your when you like shoot or like you do something or you get hit, your controller will shake, so will like ruin your aim in this, so you should have this off. And in touch and motion, haptics, sorry, you should have this off. It's the same thing, vibration. You should have that off too. Okay, now we are, and you should have this off, and you should have both. This is the best, like both is like the best. I don't know who will use others. And look sensitivity, one slow, 2.1. This will give you good builds and good edits, trust me. 2.1, 0.90x is the best. You should have this on, otherwise if you have this off, nah, it will be so slow your screen when you move it. Look horizontal speed, look vertical speed, the same, 41. No boosts, yeah. And then instant boost when building, you should have this off. Yeah, ADS look horizontal speed 8, ADS look vertical speed 8, the same, no boost. And scope speed multiplier 0.90x, that's the best. You will have aimbot. Look density time, if you have this not on 0, your aim sucks, bro. It will ruin your builds. It ruins everything, bro. You should have this on 0. Exponential or linear. I would choose linear because it's way better. Aim assist, tracking, aim assist, and you know, 100. If someone tells you to put it on 99, they're joking, bro. That will just ruin your aim. Okay, and now dead zones, 8 left and right stick dead zone, 8 and 7, L2 release, 12 L. R2 release. On PS4 doesn't have trigger release, you know that. Foot controller, have that off. And then rocketry and vehicles, you can copy this. And now my binds, I have default bind, but my crouch is changed, so I'll just scroll to that and you can copy that. Okay, I'm gonna scroll. And oh my god, why am I stuck? Okay, you should have this on custom, and let me scroll down. You can pause it whenever you want to. Yeah. I'll go a bit faster. Okay, those are all my settings. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and see you in another video. Yeah, subscribe. When we get 50 subs, I'm gonna do a live stream. Bye.